Okay, I'm gonna make this video, uh, because I'm pissed off. I'm really pissed off. I'm sick of, I'm up to here that I'm already sick of it. I'm not gonna make an intro. I, I'm already literally so pissed off. Really pissed off. And I'm sick of people calling me he, him. Sick of it. I'm sick of people gatekeeping, transgender people gatekeeping me. Just because I'm gender fluid. Oh, yeah, trans people can't be gender fluid because obviously it's only one freaking gender. One. You know, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of you transphobic people. I don't think you're actually trans if you're gonna gatekeep gender fluid people. I don't think you're trans at all. I think you're just transphobic Nazis. I'm sick of your crap. I'm sick of your bullshit. I am trans and also gender fluid. Yeah, I can be both. I'm tired of people calling me a man. I'm gender fluid. I'm androgynous. You hear me? Androgynous. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the gatekeepers. I'm really, really sick of it. What? Do you trans people have a problem with gender fluid people? Huh? They have to be so transphobic against us? I hope I'm wrong. I hope so. That it's not the trans people that are becoming a problem. That don't like gender fluid people. You want to know? Look, you see where I'm at right now. Now I'm in a private instance because I'm not going to do this in public. You see all these flags? This is supposed to be Pride Month in 2026. And we're supposed to be supporting the trans life line, right? I don't know if you can see this. You probably won't. But the camera, so I'm not going to pick it up. But I have a trans flag above my head. I chose that flag because that's so I'm gender fluid. So that's the gender fluid flag right there. That's the trans flag. Where's the other one? Where's the bisexual one? Ah, here it is. This is the bisexual flag. You see what I'm trying to show? I am bisexual, trans, and gender fluid. There is no law that I can't be all three. So shut the fuck up. You know what? You don't deserve to be in the LGBTQ community. You know? You don't deserve to be in it. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve to be in the community. You don't. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of people calling me by my wrong pronouns. If I could show you, if I only can show you my menu, let me see. I don't even know if you could do it on here. I'm pretty sure I can't show my menu. No. I might just make a screenshot or something and I will just show it there on the video. Because... no, that's not it. Well, anyways, I can't show you my menu, my VR chat menu, because I don't know even know if I could do that. Anyways. Hold on. Reset that. Anyways. Sorry, I'm getting a little off track. But, I can also read it out. My name is in Japanese, so it's Ishira Rairos. My pronouns are she, her. And then it says in my bio, trans women, Thai Asian, pronouns, she, her, as just to double it up. Androgynous voice, not masculine. Excuse me. Non-binary, introvert, bi, and gender fluid. Age 37. Now, I don't know what the hell is going on with your minds, but you need to stop this crap. This may not happen on my main account, but on my alt account, because when I have an alt account, and I'm just tired of these transphobic people. I'm just sick of it. I had it up to here. I'm tired of it. I joined the trans community because I feel like that I would fit in. But apparently I don't, because obviously it seems that there's some sort of battle between transgender people and gender fluid people. What did we do to hurt you? Huh? What? It's because we don't conform because we're on the edge of non-binary? Look, just because transgender is more binary than non-binary doesn't mean I can't be part of it. It's under a giant umbrella. Do I need to show you the wiki? The wiki for that? Why don't you look it up? Look up a gender fluid and transgender on the wiki page. Look it up yourself. I want to be seen as a woman, all right? I'm more leaning to the woman side rather than the guy side. But it doesn't mean I can't be trans. What is this bullshit? It's like saying that all I hear these reports that you can't, that you don't have to have HRT or permanent changes or have bottom surgery to be trans. It can be social because gender can change. What you have physically doesn't matter. I'm tired of this crap. Prove me wrong that you transgender people are not trying to gatekeep gender fluid people. Somebody was... a group noticed. Whatever. I want to hear it from the transgender community, the trans community, that you're not going to gatekeep gender fluid people. There was a trans person that I get they're trans, but they're non-binary. So what's that has to do any? So what does that make any difference than somebody who's being gender fluid? Huh? I don't know what is up with your heads. How many brain cells do you have? 2? 3? 5? You must have an IQ of 5. You know, I expected better from the LGBTQ plus community. I expected better. This is supposed to be Pride Month, and in the Pride Month is almost about the end. It's supposed to be celebrating. And yet, we have people like you who can't accept gender fluid under the trans umbrella. I even bought a transgender flag because I feel proud. Like, I feel really proud to be part of the community. But oh no, people have to call me he, him, and mispronounce me. Oh, because I'm a guy. A guy can't be trans. They have to be gender fluid is only a man thing. It's not. You want to know my history? Back in school, I used to agree with a lot of girls, and I still do. But and I always lean towards the woman, the girls. I always lean towards the girls mostly. I've never been a person. I've never been a macho person. I've never been a guy that likes to work out. Even before discovering myself back in the past, when I was still cis at the time, I was out. I've never been a gym bro. I've never been a person that says yo or bro or man. I'm not like that kind of person. I don't say that shit. I don't. That's not me. I don't like saying that stuff. That's too masculine for me. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not your bro. I'm not your man. I'm neither. I'm not your dude. Stop trying to treat me like a man. I'm neither of those things. I'm just sick of this. I'm sick of people shoving me into a box that I don't fit in. There is no universal rule where somebody can't be trans. It's like, oh, gender fluid is no, it's just, it's like, these people that are so uneducated, they think, oh, gender fluid people are just femboys. They're not. They're not. Gender fluid people are not femboys. There's a difference. There's a freaking difference. Today, when I was in real life today, guess what? Somebody called me ma'am. You know how that made you feel? Feel good. To be treated and looked as a woman. To be treated as a girl. Just because I identified gender fluid in the past, way before I'd call myself a trans person. Somebody, literally, after they put the groceries in our van, and I did my bow, arigato gozaimasu. Guess what? They call me ma'am, not sir, ma'am. That made my day. And I had to come home and see these goddamn transphobic comments about people saying that I can't be trans and gender fluid at the same time. I was on Reddit just recently, and I was looking it up that if somebody can be gender fluid and trans, and the majority of people on Reddit says you can be that, you can identify that label if you want to. There is no universal rule. I also want to show you something. You see this on my jacket right here? Let me move my arm. This right here. You see that? Gender fluid. Let me see it. Gender fluid and the trans flag at the same time. See my pronouns? She, her. I put that there. And also, I met a trans person not too long ago, a couple of months ago. And for some reason, she gives off an energy that I just couldn't actually resist. I I never actually, I was always quiet because I'm an introverted person. I am reserved, but I, no, I couldn't stop looking at her. Not saying that, I'm not saying that I had some sort of, like she's like hot or anything like that, but it was just like, I don't know. She gives off a certain energy that I like, and then it's like it's like I belong somewhere, you know? It's like I belong somewhere. I don't know why transgender and gender fluid can't get along. It's almost like it's like it's like look, because I'm inside this place. This is supposed to be the Pride official area, right? We're supposed to celebrate, and there's all these flags around me, and we're supposed to celebrate, and yet we're fighting each other because we can't because somebody can't be gender fluid and trans at the same time. These are all these flags are just labels and what they represent, whoever it is. I don't, if you for example, if you're like me who are gender and trans, you're valid. You're valid just like me. If you're trans and you're gender fluid, or you're bisexual at the same time, all those three at the same time, like me, you're valid. You're valid. And I respect people. I respect your whatever you are. If you're trans, if you're demi, bi, gay, doesn't really matter. As long as we respect each other, I will respect you. But I do not take, there's a line that I have that I would not let anyone cross. You cross that line, I will be really angry about this. I'm just, I don't know what the hell is wrong with you guys. Why? Sorry, I don't like using that word. That slipped out. I don't know what's wrong with, I don't like saying that one word I just said earlier because that's not me, but it's just whatever. It doesn't matter. My point is that my point is that why do we need to be at each other's throats? Why can't people just see me as a girl? Huh? Look, even my avatar. You see this avatar? This is an androgynous avatar. You see that? And I'm wearing a skirt too. I am. This avatar is not supposed to be, a man, a boy. Who in their right mind would think that because I wear a skirt? Huh? If I say I'm a girl, I'm a girl. Just because I'm gender fluid doesn't mean that I only can be one gender. We're not, if you think that I only can be one gender and just because I can't be trans because gender fluid is only one gender. The gender fluid can be like, you could be like a man, you could feel like you're a man. You can feel like you're a woman, or you could be in between, or you can not feel anything at all. I'm tired of your guys. And there I go again. Whatever. Anyways, I'm tired of everyone's rigid ideals. I'm tired of it. If you're one of those people that don't that are in that rigid thinking about gender being rigid, then you need to get the you need to get the hell off my video. You're not welcomed here. I accept everyone except for those people that thinks we that rigid genders are the only thing. You're not allowed here. Get out. There's a door. Do not let it hit you on the way out. Now another matter. I have an androgynous voice. Just like I mentioned in my shorts. I have an androgynous voice. It's neither a male nor a female. But if I want to, I can switch. I can shift my voice to any side I want. You know? Because that's what I am. I'm in the middle. Androgynous. That's what it is supposed to be for. I'm tired of people thinking that, oh, the androgynous doesn't exist. It does. I don't want to voice train. Why? It's because I love my androgynous voice. People, my boyfriends, I have more than one boyfriend. They find my voice really, really cute. Really, really cute. That's why I don't want to do any voice training. I don't want to lose my androgynous voice. I have an androgynous body in real life. Behind this avatar. Guess what? No one sees a hyper masculine body, you know? No one does. They see me as a woman. Depending on how I dress, how I act, how I do things in real life. I want to be seen as a woman. I'm tired of it, you know? I live with a parent that won't accept me as their daughter. I'm living under a lot of stress over here, you know? A lot of stress. I had to deal with a parent that won't accept me for who I am. And then I have other people online, strangers that are doing exactly what my parent is doing, and it's already becoming more stressful than it already is. I can't even wear a skirt outside with him around. Because, ooh, guys can't wear skirts. I'm not a guy, I'm a girl. See me as such, treat me as one. I am more girl leaning than I am a guy leaning. That's why I'm trying to get a bike. I'm getting a bike so I can actually wear my skirt. I have breast forms. You know? Because I don't know if I'm going to take HRT or not. That's still a thing that I'm still thinking about. HRT. Estrogen. I'm still thinking about that. My main problem is that, one, is that I'll be infertile if I take it. That's what I'm afraid of. I want children. I want to be a mom. I want to raise kids. I want to be a mother. That's what I want. I want to be a mom. I'm not a dad figure. I'm not a father figure. I hate that role. I want to be a mom. I want to take care of children. Teach them Japanese, you know? Be a good mom. Be a great mom. That's what I want. That's all I always wanted. That's why I've been fighting those problems. That's why I've been fighting those problems. Like, look, I may be gender fluid, but I was also originally gay. I used to like a lot of guys, and I still do. I'm bisexual. I still like girls. I still like girls. But you know, having breast forms does not make me any less of a girl. A trans woman is always a woman. A woman is who is a person who says she is, and I will live by that until my grave. I just I know this video is really long, but I just want to make as much thoughts as I can and say as much as I can because I'm not going to do this video again. I'm just not going to do it again. This will be the final thing I'm going to be doing because I'm not going to do this again. Right now, I'm just processing my thoughts, so gomen nasai for being really silent. I'm just trying to process all this and just think. I don't know why. I don't know why that we have to go this far, you know, that we have to go this far. I'm under a lot of crap right now in real life that I can't express my feminine side, and people think, oh, I can never be a woman because I'm gender fluid. The last thing I want right now is having to leave the trans community because of people gatekeeping gender fluid people. I've been fighting this idea for so long that if I become a woman, I'll be identified as straight and not bisexual, not bi anymore. That if you like guys, like guy on guy thing, but and then you socially transition as a woman, then you're no longer bi because you're straight. That's just not how it works. If you're bisexual, you're bisexual. You're always going to be bisexual. A woman can be bisexual. It's not like, oh, only men can be bisexual, only men can be gender fluid. That's not how it works. Why do you think? Okay, so I may be new to the trans community, but did you know? I already know what the trans flag represents. You know? Let me see if I can get my finger in here. You see that white middle part right there? That middle part, the white part is during your transition. And the blue one represents the masculine side, the male side, right? And the pink one is the girl side. That's as far as I know when it comes to that. And I read a lot of male to female Reddit posts that every trans person goes through their own process. They each one goes through their own process. I have social dysphoria. Okay? Social dysphoria. I wanted to change my name and my gender on my on my gender marker. But given the world that we're in right now, it's becoming more and more dangerous. And being a gender fluid has its advantages because luckily I only have social dysphoria. I don't have dysphoria, you know? Um, Other than, I'm dealing with a couple of things that I could just easily manage and because see, look, you want to know one thing that will prove that I'm more of a woman? I bought I bought a concealer. I bought makeup, tan, concealer because I'm Asian. I have Asian skin. I bought, uh, I bought setting powder and a brush. So what I do is I take the concealer. Once I do prep my face and everything, I would take a concealer, put a little bit around like right here, and then right here, and then start using my finger, um, and just start rubbing the concealer, just getting it all in like that. And once I'm done putting my concealer on, I take the setting powder, turn it upside down, shake it a little bit just to get a little of that powder, unscrew it on the top, take the little thing out, take my brush. I just take the brush, dab a little bit into that powder, and then tap it on the container to remove the excess. Then I take that powder and I start brushing my face like that. And I just keep doing this process until I can put the setting powder in. So, does that make me less of a? Does that make me a man? Am I not a woman? I know how to do makeup, and I have my own lipstick. But a lot of my makeup and my lipstick are mostly just very subtle. You're not gonna know I'm wearing makeup. Why? It's because I don't want people to know I'm wearing makeup. I want to look rested. I want to look really good, really beautiful. Heck, my boyfriend said that one of the strangers saw my picture by accident. Guess what? They call me a pretty lady, a pretty girl. And I had makeup on. I, I have an androgynous face. I don't have a masculine, my headset's getting low. I don't have a masculine face. Why can't I show my real face? It's because it's a Japanese thing. I cannot show my real face. It's just the way it is. You're just gonna have to believe me that I have a androgynous face. But they didn't know about me. They didn't see I have breasts because it was all up on my face. It was just a facial shot. I had very long hair. They say I was a pretty lady. It made me happy to be seen as a girl, as a woman, you know? And then I am tired of these stupid rules that, oh, women can't have androgynous voices. Only men can have androgynous voices. You know what? Take that bullshit out of here. Take that bullshit out. Take it out. I will not have that. Anyways, my battery's gonna go dead, and I'm not gonna stay here. I gotta make this video and everything. It's gonna take a long time to upload and everything, because obviously this is gonna be a really large video. I just hope I'm wrong, that trans people are not trying to gatekeep gender fluid people. I'm hope I'm wrong, and I hope you guys are accepting of a gender of a no, see. I hate to admit it though. Um, I hate to admit it. Uh, I don't. A lot of people new people who are new to trans, they always mention the egg and the cracking and stuff like that. I don't know. It's just like such a new term to me. It was just sounds really funny in a good way, though. It sounds really silly, but uh, and then somebody actually showed one of the I can't pronounce the name because it's just hard for me. But they they showed that blue shark with a trans black when I was in this whole event. It was just so silly, but it makes me feel like I was really part of the community. And see, that's the thing I want to be part of. This is not my first time I met trans people. When I originally met them, it was like, at the time, yes, I feel like I didn't get along with them because they're like a mixed bag. But I really want to get along with trans people. I really do. I feel like I belong here. I do. I just don't want gender fluid people to fight with trans people. I just don't. We should all accept we should all accept people for who they are. You know? We should accept people for who they are. I know I really got really angry and I said a lot of nasty things at the beginning, but at the end of the day, I'm just not going to take no shit for it. I just won't. I hope everyone had a good Pride Month, at least. And gomenasai. 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 I apologize if any trans person. Let me. I apologize. Gomenasai. Gomenasai. I apologize for anyone for basically feeling like that I apologize for saying anything rude, but I was really angry because I was just upset with those comments. So I apologize. Gomen nasai. Gomen nasai. Anyways, my battery's almost dead now, so I gotta go. Matane. Matane. Bye bye.